and welcome to another video from Match Betting Profit Diary. This is another video from the Before You Start series, and what we're going to be looking into, as I've referred to throughout quite a few previous videos anyway, that's the service providers which provide the necessary essential support for you to maximize your match betting opportunity and journey. By now, well, hopefully you will have been introduced to match betting and you will have a general idea how it works. But if not, then make sure you watch those in the introduction to match betting series, because then with this is really following on from them. You really need to be in that position of understanding prior to watching this one. So if you haven't, please go ahead and watch that one and come back. This channel really is only for people who are interested in taking up the match betting opportunity through a service provider. It doesn't have to be the service provider I recommend, which is Profit Accumulator, who there's a link to in the description below every video. But you will need to use one of them in order for this channel to be useful to you, really, because if you were to do it on your own, the amount of time and complexity involved mean that it's obviously beyond the scope of this channel and my own understanding and involvement. So it would take too much time in order to figure out everything for yourself, that for me it simply does not make it a sufficient return on investment to be worthwhile. That might be different for you, and you might just want complete freedom in match betting, but I'm not going to be of any help to you. You're going to be into it to a far greater extent than I can possibly help with. Yeah, obviously if you do it on your own, your hourly rate's going to reduce considerably and you'll not have any support. So to me, why not let a service provider such as Profit Accumulator take the main burden of time and effort out of the process for you? It's an overused phrase, but to me, if there ever was a no-brainer, this is a no-brainer. I mean, they save you a tremendous amount of both time and money for a relatively small ongoing subscription fee. And as you will already know, if you have read some of my earlier posts, I obviously regularly recommend Profit Accumulator. I mention it on every video, and it is because I'm an affiliate, so obviously I'm trying to encourage people to click my link. But there's just, anyway, even if that wasn't the case and I was doing it completely free of that, it would be necessary to keep repeating it, because they're absolutely essential and make everything absolutely possible, whereas without them everything else falls apart, so, and is irrelevant. They tie everything together and provide everything you need. So I would be mentioning them all the time anyway, but obviously I also want, if people are going to sign up with them, since I'm going to the effort of making these videos, I would appreciate them clicking my link. It doesn't cost them anymore, and I get small commission, which I also recommend that people take up themselves. Anyone can do it. It's very easy, and you don't have to be a salesman. So yeah, I mean, they are the biggest and the best Profit Accumulator as a service provider. There are others out there, but it'll save you a fair amount of time, even though it's quite obvious though. I mean, if you do want to go to that effort of going through them all and seeing which you think are the best, the most professional, the best value, that provide the best support, and that you enjoy their tone and their content, you go through them. But I would be highly surprised if you did compare and contrast them all, that you didn't come to the conclusion that Profit Accumulator are best. I think if anyone does that, that's the conclusion that they come to, and nobody ends up being disappointed with them. If you Google criticism of Profit Accumulator or complaints about Profit Accumulator, drawbacks to Profit Accumulator, anything you like, you're not going to find any negative comments. So that's amazing, given that people are suspicious that it's a scam and things. If it were a scam, you could type that into Google, there'd be tons of stuff. And anyway, they offer a completely free trial where you can make £40 and prove it to yourself that it works. So you've got absolutely no risk whatsoever. So I just think that's fantastic. And I mean, a lot of the other service providers do offer that as well. It's just that it's more of a comparison then as to the quality, really, and it's the quality of the people involved that's the difference, and the professionalism, the commitment, the involvement, the amount of people that they've satisfied as customers over time is incredible. and the customer retention rates are exceptional. They're building, growing all the time. They're tremendous innovators. They've just come out with a new piece of software that makes some of the more ongoing incentive offers a lot more uh, time efficient to do, and a lot simplified it a lot as well. So they're always coming up with these things, and they've got new software, even further software that's going to streamline the process, that's going to be rolled out over the next few months as well. So especially for the people who are in it for the long run, they are innovators, they're the leading edge of their field, and they're always really seriously striving to give their subscribers absolute value for money. So I just don't see why you would go with anyone else. And we've discussed in other videos, like specifically about what you do get as part of Profit Accumulator and generally service providers, and you get that odds matcher software. I've talked about there how long it would take, but that's in other videos about how long it would take without the odds matcher software, having to troll through all bookies and get all the odds yourself rather than just letting this tremendous software work it out for you. There's their calculator that I've made a video on as well, that's absolutely excellent, and makes it, the amount of time that the software saves you is worth the subscription fee alone. But then you've also got the community, which I've also made a video on. So I'm just sort of going over in general now, just to give you an overview. But the community is absolutely phenomenal. The people that are employed by them are tremendous. The people who contribute are excellent. It's the standards of quality, it's the willingness to help, the enthusiasm, the motivation, all these things, top class. I've said before, you'll not find any communities in any area on the internet that are as good and as helpful and as beneficial for you to be involved in as what the one for Profit Accumulator provide as part of that subscription, which again is worth the subscription fee alone, in my opinion, especially if you're wanting to maximize the opportunity, and especially if you're wanting to succeed in the long term to hit the targets that they espouse that you can hit. And they're making it ever more simpler and possible to hit those targets in the long term, and nobody can compete as a service provider with that progress and that commitment to streamlining everything and to providing that value. They just are the best, but I don't need you to take my word for it or even want you to. I've gone through the process of looking into them all, and it's clear to me that they're head and shoulders above. But if you are in any way skeptical, if you don't want to just go ahead and do the free trial and see for yourself how good they are and prove to yourself that it works and get £40 in risk-free money just from doing that, then you'll have to go proactively to the time and effort to go through them all and compare and contrast. So it's up to you. It depends how you feel in response to what I'm saying, and how you feel when you click the link and go to Profit Accumulator and get a sense of what they're all about. If for any reason you have any reservations, then of course, yeah, look into the others. And it might just be that there's something about one of the others that just suits you more. So yeah, take a look into it. But in general, I mean, they provide everything that you're going to need on an ongoing basis. It's just that there's none that do it as well, and there's none that are as progressive moving forward as well. But yeah, you'll get all that kind of support, forum support. All the offers are explained to you in step-by-step. Profit Accumulator do step-by-step videos for quite a few of the offers, so that you can pause and do the bets along with them until you feel comfortable just doing them yourselves and just following the written instructions. So that's great. All ongoing offers, all the incentive offers in the long term, they're all explained. They've all got a forum thread. Each offer that you do has got a forum thread where you can ask questions, where you can read through other people's questions and the experts' answers. So it's just brilliant as a holistic support network. All service providers are going to mean that match betting is very profitable for you, but Profit Accumulator are the best at that, and they're the ones who are going to lead you towards long-term sustainable financial success and make the whole process more streamlined moving forward. So if you're really committed to long-term high-end profits, then it's already beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're the best. But for me, they're the only option if that is your target. Right. So I hope you have found this post useful in some way or informative, or has cleared some things up or sent you off in a new direction. Whatever it is, I do hope you've found it useful. If you have, if you don't mind, like, commenting, share, subscribe as always. Links to all social media are in the description below. Ask any questions on Facebook. My affiliate link to Profit Accumulator, which I encourage everyone to get themselves and post on their social media and post everywhere on everything that's visible. Why not? It's a win-win. Nobody pays more. You just get a slice of it for being the referral. So if you don't mind as well, if you're now about to go to Profit Accumulator, either take up the free trial or go straight to subscribing like I did. I'd truly appreciate if you click that link. I get a commission for doing that, and I would be truly grateful for that. So yeah, and but just thanks for watching anyway. Just for the view count to go up by one is great. It's always a great feeling. So thank you very much, and look through the other playlists, see what takes your attention, and if you still got any questions, hopefully they'll get answered by those videos. If not, ask me on Facebook. But my recommendation would just be that just prove to yourself that it does work first and foremost. Take up the free trial, do those 2 free offers as instructed, risk free, get your £40. You'll then know it works, and then you can come back to these playlists and then choose accordingly then when you know it works, so you're not answering questions about and looking at videos, does it really work, and are you sure? Because you'll know for sure, and then you can be more efficient in terms of choosing what videos to watch, and then be more efficient in everything that you do with regards to match betting. Leads to only one thing, and that's quicker profit. So just get started. Click the link below, give it a go, the free trial, get started, get making money, share the good news to everyone else. Don't be selfish about it. Everybody's in need. You'll know people who could really benefit from this. Get the affiliate link, tell them about it, ask them to click your link, get your commission. Win, 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 win. Let's win. Keep winning. Right, see you next time.